the Silver Lanes in Garden City. This is Omni Edition's Up Your Alley. Brought to you by Geppetto's in the Garden Plaza on Ford Road. By Tails and Tapes, located in the new Sheridan Square. By Misty's Cards and Gifts on Middle Belt Road, just south of Maplewood. And by the Silver Lanes on Middle Belt Road, just north of Ford, all in Garden City. Here now your host, Kevin Kramus.
Buddy, and welcome back to Silver Lanes, the friendly confines of Silver Lanes here in Garden City, conveniently located on Ford Road and Middle Belt in Garden City. This is the fabulous home of the wonderful Up Your Alley television show, Garden City's #1 rated bowling show. And before I get any farther and bring up the people, I want to say that the show has changed a little bit from last season. Now, I keep saying this every week, but you know, you don't retire after 4 games. You retire after 6. And if you do win 6 times in a row, folks, you're going to the fabulous Toronto, Ontario, folks. 3 days and 2 just glorious evenings in Toronto. We don't know where you're going to stay yet. We just know you're going there by train. But anyways, folks, this is being brought to you by the wonderful people at Your Travel Planner, the travel agency conveniently located in Sheridan Square on Ford Road in Garden City, folks. So right now I'd like to bring up our first bowler, Francis Mueller. Oh, I always mess up names. Roxanne Mueller. Once I get a name in my head, I just keep on going. But how you doing today?
Very good.
I see you have a 166 average, which is very high for a woman. So do you bowl a lot?
Yes, I do.
How many leagues are you in?
2.
Do you bowl at this house or another bowl?
I bowl at Super Bowl and Woodland Lanes in Livonia.
Super Bowl's a nice bowling alley. I bowled there. And how many years have you been bowling?
I'm not telling you.
So she's very experienced bowler here. And right now we're going to bring up our other bowler. Neither one of these people won in the previous weeks. This is just head-to-head competition. We're starting off all over again. Ralph Cates. So let's bring Ralph up. He also has a 166 average, which means there ain't going to be any handicap this week. What do you think about that, Ralph?
Great.
You like just bowling head-to-head against someone?
Uh-huh.
Because 90% of nothing is what?
You got me. Nothing.
Okay, you can see he's got that fabulous Garden City education, folks. That's right. But anyways, you ready to go to Toronto?
Oh, yeah.
And are you ready to go to Toronto?
Oh, definitely.
6 more times and somebody's going to Toronto. So we're going to a break, and when we come back, we're going to see who gets to go 1/6 closer to Toronto.
Once we announce second place, the place is going to go crazy, so we want to thank you all for coming. We want to say goodbye to the graduating seniors. We'll miss you, and we hope to see you at camp this summer. Here we go. Second place with 338 points, Churchill High School. And next, state champs, Class A, Michigan Pom-Pom champions, 340.5 points is Garden City High School.
Okay, and we're back, and our first bowler is Roxanne Mueller. She has a 166 average. She bowls in 2 leagues right now. She wouldn't tell us how many years she's been bowling, so she's experienced. You write down the names. And she starts out knocking down 7. She'll be throwing at the 1-3-6 combination. And the bowling alley is just starting to fill right now. Looks like a lot of Ralph's fans are here. And she knocks down 2 more. She starts out with a 9 count in her first frame. There's you see a shot of Ralph taking advantage of the blower. Throws a power ball. He's using a gray rhino. He knocks down 8. We're throwing at the 4-8 combination. Very common combination in bowling. There you see Ralph's name at the bottom of your screen. Nice hook into that. He picks it up. A spare for Ralph Cates. There you heard the loud applause from the crowd. I used to play in band with Ralph. We both used to get in trouble a lot. His first ball, the second frame, he knocks down 7, which gives him a 17 count in his first frame with that spare. So right now he'll be throwing at the 1-2-4 combination. The wind's kicking up a bit today from the right-hand side, so we're going to see what's going to happen, how that's going to affect us today. And he'll pick that one up. 2 spares in a row for Ralph Cates. So that'll bring up Roxanne Mueller. Roxanne got a 9 in the first frame. Here comes her second frame. She also has a 166 average. She knocks down 9, leaving the 5-pin. Like I said, that is a high average. That's an excellent average for anybody is a 166. And both these bowlers have that, so they must both be excellent bowlers. And she'll pick it up. Nice shot for Roxanne. Now she'll bowl in her third frame. Ralph brought just a whole host of onlookers with him. And she knocked down 6. Those 6 pins gave her a 25 count in the second frame. You know, this wind is really starting to bother me because it's blowing the score sheet all over the place. Something must be done about it. And she knocked down 3 of them. That gave her a 34 through the third frame. You know, I didn't say it at the top of the show, folks, but this show is being brought to you by the good people in the Garden City Cable Commission. They're the ones that supplied the grant to put this show together. And if you too would like to put a show together of your own, just contact City Hall or contact the Cable Commission through City Hall. And there's seeing Ralph knock down 9. And I'm sure the Cable Commission would be just more than happy to help you put a show together of your own. Any kind of show will do, folks. So Ralph will be throwing at the 10 pin. Probably a basic cross alley shot. You bet it's a basic cross alley shot, and he picked it up. Here's Ralph's fourth frame. Nice ball. A little bit low on the right-hand side. It'll give him 7. Those 7 pins gave him a 53 through the third frame with that spare. So right now I'll be throwing at the 1-2-4 combination. You know, any rebroadcast of this show, folks, without the written consent of Omni Television, Kevin Kramus, or the Up Your Alley Olympic Committee is prohibited. And if you happen to do that, folks, you will be terminated. So remember that. Here's Francis' shot right down the middle. Knocks down 7. Giving her the 6-7-10 split. So Roxanne's throwing at the, oh, what was that? What did I say? The 6-7-10 split. She's going to go for the 3. Oh, and she almost got it. So she finished with an 8 count. Them 8 pins gave her a 42 through the 4th frame. So now Roxanne will bowl in her 5th frame. Little bit low, and she knocks down 5. She uses the basic 4-step approach. She picks it up. You know, folks, this is family entertainment at its best. Where else can you get more entertainment than watching people bowl? Here's Ralph's shot. He's got a spare in the 4th. Knocks down 7, leaving the 1-2-4 combination. Very common shot to Ralph. Ralph was mentioning something about being in a tournament coming up this weekend. And he picks it up. A spare for Ralph Gates. So he has an 80 through the 5th frame with a spare in the 5th. There you see what Ralph looks like from behind. Here's his shot. Nice, right in the pocket. Little bit high on the head pin, folks, and he leaves the 4 pin. Those 9 pins will give him an 89 through the 5th frame. Here he is throwing at the 4 pin, folks. And he picks it up. No open frames for this young man. So now Roxanne will come up. She'll be bowling in the 6th frame. She's got a spare in the 5th frame. Nice ball. A little bit low on the right-hand side. She leaves a split. She'll be throwing at the 1-2-8-10 combination. Tricky split to pick up. What she'll need to do is throw and hit the head pin on the left-hand side. I think she's gonna almost got it. Thought she was gonna get it. Them 9 pins gave her 67 through the 6th frame. So here comes our 7th frame. So far, 15 minutes of just comedy bowling action. She knocks down 9, leaving that 10 pin. Big hello goes out right now to all the fellows at the Knights of Columbus Hall that are watching this. And she picks it up. I think the Knights of Columbus is where they hold the Up Your Alley fan club meeting. And if there's any guys out there that are in the Knights of Columbus that want to be on the show, contact Jim Ray. So you see Ralph knock down 8. Those 8 pins gave Ralph a 107 through the 6th frame. Roxanne has a 77 through the 7th frame with a spare in the 7th. And here comes Ralph charging back. First open frame of the evening, folks. Lanes are, like I said, a little bit oily this evening. And with the lights on the lanes, it's almost like your ball's being sauteed as it rolls down the alley. So there you're seeing Ralph knock down 8. He'll be throwing at the 4-7 combination. There you see a shot of me, and I'm looking the wrong direction. How you doing, Ma? So anyways, Ralph picks it up. Comes back from that open frame deficit. So now Roxanne, her 8th frame. She had the spare in the 7th frame. Match is still very close. She gets a strike. Nice shot. That gives her an 87 through the 7th frame. Now here comes our 9th frame. Another strike would be handy right now. She found her groove, I think. She only knocked down 2. What she's going to need to do now is come back and get a good count. A little bit of joking around by our crew. Nobody knows what's going on, folks, but if you're laughing at home, you got the joke. I think it's John Earn when he's talking about his show. And she knocks down 6 more. So Roxanne has a 113 through the 9th frame. Here comes Ralph. And a strike for Ralph Cates. Nice shot by Ralph. I think Ralph has bowled before. He's mentioned to us in the top of the show. And here comes Ralph's 10th frame. This is for all the cash and prizes, folks. Another strike for Ralph Cates. You know, I think Ralph could win this, and he'll win the prize package worth more than, come on, folks, say it with me at home, $10,000, folks. Here it is. He gets an 8. So he'll get a chance to pick this up if he wants. And he does. And Francis gets a 7-10 split. If she picks this up, she'll win a new Cordoba and a 75 Duster. Here it is. She's going for that 7-pin. She picked it up. So Ralph Cates wins it. He bowled a 184. Roxanne bowled, let me add this one up, folks. 3 plus 9 is what, 12? Okay. She bowled a 122 to Ralph Cates' 184. So Ralph is our new champion. And we're going to go to a break right now, folks, and come back. We'll give Ralph his prizes, and we're going to say goodbye to Roxanne. So stay tuned.
Attention, the Detroit Zoo will open in 5 minutes.
5 minutes, please. Just 5 minutes.
My lines! My lines! I can't remember my lines.
My makeup, my makeup.
Wardrobe! I say wardrobe!
How do I look? Seriously, how do I look?
Hey, honey, give me a little kiss before I go on.
Okay, guys, this way.
Wrong way, guys.
Nice going, Melvin. My lines! My lines!
Ba 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 boo.
I want to talk to my agent.
Let me talk to your agent.
Take it from me. You just gotta keep cool.
Positions, everyone.
Hey, no shoving. Who's shoving?
Hey, this place is a zoo.
Visit the Detroit Zoo and see how the stars live.
1 and 2 and...
Do you see the light, folks? We're back here at the end of Up Your Alley. Almost at the beginning of Planning for a Better Tomorrow, folks. But first, we're going to bring up Roxanne Mueller. Roxanne bowled a 122. Doesn't matter what side. The winning side. There you go. You're a winner. Everyone's a winner on this show. So anyways, you didn't quite bowl your average. What was the problem?
Oh, it's too hot.
The heat is a factor.
Really, he's just bowled better than I did, that's all.
Lanes were a little bit oily, though.
Yeah, they were.
That's a problem. Your ball was being sautéed with the lights going down there. I think that was a problem. But anyways, you have a good time on the show?
I sure did.
Sorry about missing your name. I did that twice, I think. Names get in my head. I forget my own name once in a while, but it's just, I don't know, lapse of memory. But anyways, we're going to bring up Ralph Cates. Ralph bowled a 184. He's 1/6 the way to Toronto. What do you think about that?
All right, I'm going for it.
You're going for it. All right. You're like almost a Windsor now because that's 1/6. But anyways, we're going to give you your prizes for this week. You're going to get gift certificates from King Cone, Geppetto's, Silver Lanes. You're going to get some bowling here. Also, you're going to win a gift certificate from Tails and Tapes Bookstore and this trophy from right next door at Garden City Bowling and Trophy. What do you think about that, Ralph?
It's wonderful.
You've won a prize package worth more than, come on, say it with me, Ralph, $10,000. So there you go, Ralph. So do you want to come back next week?
Oh, yeah, I'll be here.
All right, so for Ralph and Roxanne and Kevin, we're going to say goodnight. And don't forget to watch Garden City Planning for a Better Tomorrow right after this. It'll make the mayor very happy.
To the Batmobile. Let's go.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.